Hello friend, welcome to my channel Interview Crackers. Today we have learned how to log in and registration with Firebase. In this tutorial we learn how to authentication with Firebase. So we can learn how to log in, how to create a login module and registration module and service to register on a Firebase enable authentication. So let's start. So first go to your folder. Now this is my angular folder. Now we create a new project, new new fire auth firebase auth, enter. Is it taking time? So it is asking for angular routing. You can choose yes or no. We can choose yes and we can choose css. Now all node module package install in the angular app. So now it is a finally successfully install all the packages. So now you can see in a folder Firebase auth is a created. Now we go enter to in a Firebase, type a command cd Firebase auth, enter. Now we can log clear screen. Now you can see this is a folder. Now we can enter. Now we can in Firebase auth folder. Now we can run the application ng serve. Now we check our application is successfully run or not. So we can type the command ng serve. So it is opening by default 4200 port. You can see it is successfully compiled. Now you can open your browser, type the host 4200 localhost colon 42. You can see our Angular 9 Firebase auth project is successfully running. Now we can open the second terminal and go to the folder cd Firebase auth, enter. Now we create a new project on Firebase. So type firebase.google.com in a URL. So go to the console and we can switch the email. Now we create a new project and click on add project and type the name of the project. We can enter Firebase auth. This is my project name, console. Click on console. You can choose the enable Google Analytics on for this project. Create project. Now process is running. Now you can see your new project is ready. click on continue. Then we can enter the new fire auth project. Now you can click on the, you can see authentication in the left sidebar. You can see this is a user. We can go the sign in method. Now we enable the email password, so click the pencil, then click on enable. You can choose email link password signing. This is, you can choose or not enable, so we cannot choose right now, so we can off the enable and save. So you can see this is a enable email and password. Now we go to the project overview. Now we click on the web icon. Now we can register the app, like we can enter the name Firebase auth and click registered app. Now we can get the all necessary file like API key or domain, so we can copy here and paste in our local sublime text editor. So if we use the environment.ts file, then we can put these all necessary keys in the environment.ts file, so we can copy and paste in the sublime text here for use in a environment.ts file. Now click on the console. Now we can get the all files. So now my project on Firebase is created. Now we can go on the Angular project. Now we can create a component. Now we install the npm install --shape firebase @angular-fire for install the firebase module. So we can use the firebase modules. First we install the npm install --save firebase @angular/fire. Then we open, and then after the all modules is installed in the node-module.js, then we can import the modules app module.ts file. Now you can see Firebase dependency is successfully installed in Angular app. So we can going to the app module.ts file for import the all modules. So here we can write import the all modules. So we can write the comment import Firebase modules. You can see there are 3 Firebase module we can import. First is a Angular Fire module, second is a Angular Fire database module, third is the Angular Firestore module. So now we can import environment file. So we can type import brackets from I think is a single quotes, single dot, no is a double, So we can remove double dash. This is environment folder slash environment.ts. So we can enter the environment. Now we can import environment with Angular file module. So we can first write angular file module dot initialize app environment dot firebase. Firebase is our property we can set in the environment.ts file. So we can open the environment.ts file. Here we can insert the Firebase properties config file like. So we can copy the all script from, we can copy in a 7-line folder. So we can copy here and paste here. Now we can change here Firebase environment.firebase. So this is a change Firebase. Now we can set the environment.ts file. So this file link on the Firebase project. Now this is successfully link, and all modules we include in a app module.ts file. So this is a all Firebase module. Now we add the left two modules Angular file database. So copy here and we can paste here. Now we can copy angular-firebase module. We can copy and paste here. Now save it. Now you can see our file Angular app is running. Now we can generate a component like login, registration, user info. Then we can create a service for fetch the data, login with email, registration. So first we can remove the all by default tags in a app module.ts file and only add router to it. So now we can write the component. So first we generate a new component. You can open the terminal like this and type ng component ngc, and you can enter your component name under the pages. We can select the pages folder and under we can write the component name like login, enter. Now you can see under the pages we can generate a successfully login component. Now we can generate the second component, name is a registered. So now hit type a command ngc page slash registered and click. Now you can see registered is a successfully generate. Now we can generate a new component, user info. So you can type a command ngc component pages slash user info. You can see user info is also generated in the under the pages. So now we can check our login component is working or not. So we can write here is a app dash login bracket. This is selector of the my login component. Now save it and refresh the browser. can see login is works. So our login is a work. Now we can set the all app routing.modules. We can remove here. Now we can set the path, our by default routes. So we can set a path redirect to, this is a my login component. If we cannot enter any path in a URL, so we can, so my by default route is a login. So we can now import is a from a logging component. We can share page slash login component.ts file, and we can under bracket we can write login component. Now we can set the login component path. This is a my empty path is if URL is empty with a localhost 4200, then it is open, it redirect to the login component. Then if we will click the login route, then login component call like this, path login component login. Now we can copy and paste here and change login to registered, and change the component registered and import. And third is we can write the user info. Now we can import the all component. Under pages registration component.ts file. Then we can import the user info. We can copy here and paste here, and we can change under pages slash user info slash info.component.ts file. Now we can user info component. Now we can change the all component path. Now our app routing module ts file is completed. Now save it. Now we can remove the app login here and save it. Now we can open the browser. You can see if we can load the first time, so first time load is a login component, because we can set if path is empty, then it is redirect to login. You can see it is automatically redirect to login. If we write a URL registered, so you can see is a registered component work. You can see registered work. Now we can type a URL in a user info, then hit, then you can see it's a user info work. So our routes is a successfully work. Now for create a form, we first of all install a bootstrap in our Angular app. So type a command npm install saves a bootstrap, click enter. Now you can see bootstrap is 4.5.0 successfully installed in non-module.js. Node modules, like we can set a path in a angular.json file. So open .angular.json file and set a path in style. We can set node module slash bootstrap slash this.css bootstrap.css. Now we can set a script path. Node module bootstrap this.js.bootstrap.js file. Now it is a path is successfully. Now we can check our bootstrap is running or not. So we can type a button class btn danger. We can write a button name submit and save. You can see is a our bootstrap is working. Now you can check also spec element. You can right click on the spec browser, then go to spec element, then you can see the element tab, and right side you can see the css part. Now you can see button.cs file is running under the node module / bootstrap file. So bootstrap is successfully running. Now we can create a form. Now we can create first of all taking a class container. Now we can take in a row. We can row justify contain center for a center of a browser. It is a auto adjust for a browser width. Now we can create a div class from group, and under we can create a first of all we can add class called md6. Now we can copy all HTML and paste here. Then we can this is this is remove, and we can take in the input type. Input type text name is equal to login class from dash control, and save, and open your browser. Now you can see browser is auto refresh, and one input type is a display. So this is our input type. So we can write a class for a center alignment. So we can type the justified contain center. Now we also add a padding. Now we add the heading login Firebase login. Now we add the padding also p dash 4. Now we add a placeholder, enter user name. Now you can see it is a Firebase login is a upper on an input type, and we and you can see is also the placeholder. Enter username, we can refresh it. You can see is a placeholder, enter username. Now we can create an input type for a password, so we can copy here form group HTML. We can choose, we can add only padding class, so we can copy here and paste here and type a password. Now we can copy here and create a button type. We can add a class button btn primary and create a button name login. We can select a type, submit. Now browser is auto refresh. You can see Firebase login. Under we can two input type, one is a username, second is a username. Oh, so we can change here, enter password and save. Now you can see here is a two input box. First is a username, second is a password. So this is a login form is completed for HTML. Now we here is a hyperlink for a register route. So first we can write a hyperlink. We can set is a hashtag and write a new user registered. And we can add here router link. We can add is a div, we can take it as a div class. Now you can see we can set a hyperlink with a new user registered. So now we can add a router link for registered for switch to the registered component or login component. You can see it is a new user registered. So now we can add a router link. Now we can go the file and here we can add router link slash registered. Now save it. Now open your browser. Now you can see if you click new registered, then the registered router is a successfully work. See the router register component work. Now we can going to create new form in a registered. So we can copy the login HTML, login form HTML and copy and paste here. Now we change to Firebase login to Firebase registered. and we change the login button to register, and we can change, here is a login routes, and we can change and save it. Now you can see, if you click the new user register, then is it changed to register, Firebase register. If we can change here back to login, we can write here back to login. So you can see here is our register and login form HTML is completed. Now is the next video we can done all this, how to create service, how to event fire on login and registered button. So we can done it our next video. So please subscribe my channel and stay tuned for a next video. We have